And JB,
Hola.
that was to get our hola amigo. That was to get our el testosterone levels a little bit up. So we start with some epic Latino heat, correct? But it's to get the people's testosterone levels raised a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Texas Pro. There was no women's bodybuilding, but we have our smaller sisters. Oh, some of them are as big as the other sisters. Texas Pro, Women's Physique, and JB, Melissa Tyke. How do you say it?
Tyke.
And JB, Angela Yao competed 141 pounds, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she was voted as the most impressive bodybuilder this season, even though Eva Montgomery is very special as well.
Yeah.
And Melissa Tyke, she competed 143 pounds with no T3, no diuretics, no manipulation, nothing, Shelby told me.
Yeah.
Hard, dense, shredded legs, upper body symmetry, arms round, vascular. JB,
Complete.
Is this our favorite women's physique athlete so far this year?
I would say yes, and I predict that she won.
Of course.
I predict.
And she looked so healthy. She was, well, we don't know about everything, but she looked so happy. There was nothing going on. It's chilled, correct?
Yeah. She was there. She posted before that she's planning to do the show with her husband as like a family trip, and yeah, it was. She had a lot of fun. She posted, and she took it home.
It's like we say on the street. She won with a perfect score, correct?
Yes, like the scorecard. You can see it.
In second place, incredible, Pamela Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond. Yeah, you have to listen.
Prep by Michaela Aycock, and Michaela Aycock proves she can not only get herself into top condition, but also other athletes. What do you like about Pamela's physique?
She was very balanced and beautiful, I think. And I was impressed by shreddingness, you can say, but not that too much. So it was very beautiful, I think.
She would have won any other show if Melissa wasn't in it.
Yeah, definitely.
From the back, beautiful. In third, Anna Harias. I watched on the stream. Obviously, the stream is absolutely horrible compared to the being there. But anyway, Anna Harias, when she comes out, she has such a beautiful shape, JB. You can clearly see her next to the other not top 5 athletes, that she just has superior shape, and she looked incredible, JB. And I hope she's going to make the Olympia.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. I'm sure that the next contest will there.
She's second on the Olympia points. Yeah. So let's hope she can get there. In fourth, Ashlyn Jones.
Ashlyn Jones, yeah.
She did not bring the conditioning that we thought she was going to bring.
Yes, was that? Yeah. We saw the pictures of her coach sending us, and we thought, ooh.
No, those pictures, I don't know what, but that was, I don't know. But you can see that the condition was not the same as the top, especially not the top 1 and 2, but as the top 3. And she has beautiful shape. And now let's hope she takes a rest, a short rest, and can get that shredded look the judges want to see if she's going to be in the threat for the Olympic, because she's already qualified, correct?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Last girl, she got 4th as defending champion. I hope she's hungry for redemption at the Olympia. And last girl we're going to talk about, and JB, I like this one. Jessie. What's her last name?
Jessica Campbell.
Miss USA.
Yeah.
She won women's bodybuilding and women's physique at the USA's, correct?
Yeah. And she's crazy. I like it.
What? Hey.
Yeah, in a positive way.
It's a family show, bro. This is a family show. What do you mean she's crazy?
Yeah, in a positive way. She, when you see the Instagram post, link below, yeah, she likes to have different dresses, and yeah, and
you like those pictures with her lollipop in the mouth and things like this. I know.
Yeah,
you do.
it's quite funny because it's not.
Yeah, it's very funny. Yes.
Yeah,
and she looks very good. And she won women's bodybuilding and physique. She couldn't done which show she won. And JB, we posted in our stories. She has potential for women's bodybuilding because she has great frame to pack on more size. And
definitely.
the viewers voted 85% yes.
Yeah. So do it.
Congratulations to the girls. Obviously, congratulations to Melissa and Shelby Starms once again dominating women's physique landscape this year, huh?
Yeah, Shelby is rising up again with her team, with his team.
Yes.
Good.
We're gonna jump over to a little bit more serious topic. This we've seen a lot of. We saw it first from Margie, Margie V, and JB. What did you see on her Instagram?
Yeah, Margie is taking subject of the fact that the prize money of the women is not in relation to the prize money of the men. Also, you can say that men's physique or bikini is in the same down level as in relation to the men's open class.
So it's not a girl men subject. It's more a class subject.
It's a class subject, yeah. But also it is that the women's heavyweight bodybuilders do exactly the same that the men do. Also in
I hope they don't do all the same, because that's going to be it.
Yeah, but they actually do and spend nearly the same money in preparation and in the stuff, and so it's a little bit, it's controversy that it's not feeling right, that in year 2020 it's they're not treated equal.
The picture she posted, I think, was from 2015 or was it 2015?
Yeah.
Where the prize money at Tampa was $2,000?
Yeah.
No. And no, it was 4,000, I think.
Yeah.
And now this year it was even gone down.
Yeah. What's the fact?
And as you people know, a bikini diet is not the same as a women's bodybuilding diet.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a diet. It's
no, I mean, there's preparation,
Yeah, the preparation, and also you can imagine how expensive food is, and double price it, take it 4 times. And you have the
food, supplementation, massage, everything that goes into it, and
travel expenses.
Okay, what was her solution to this?
Yeah, to rise it up to get it to the same level, and and also make the same promotion stuff you do for the men's bodybuilding, so you get the promoter can get in the money for the class, as they say, oh, we don't get the same money from the public and the visitors coming in, so yeah, put the same in and you get the same out. So
I don't think this is going to work.
I think it worked.
Okay, we got to be honest here. The judges that I personally know,
also
they are not into women's physique and women's bodybuilding.
I know.
Some of the high officials that we personally know, the only reason they are speaking so highly about women's bodybuilding all of a sudden is because Miss Jake Wood pays them.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you don't pay it, but yeah. Jake,
yeah, but you know what I mean, because you have had private conversation. We're not going to mention names, but the same people are saying how great women's bodybuilding is now. If you have private conversation, they didn't think it was that great. And if you watch an interview with some of these people, they couldn't even tell you the difference between Roshana Boswell and Ashley Coltwasser. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a sad point. It's a sad point that the people don't get into the level Jake Wood is intended to. So Jake Wood wants to be that women's bodybuilding has the same level, the same respect, and so on. but it didn't get.
It's not gonna happen in this generation, JB.
Sadly, you're right. So that's why we are here. My intention.
Exactly. We've tried the best we can. You always work with women's bodybuilding media. Well, most of the time. I work with every media in bodybuilding, but we try the best we can all day long. What do you think the solutions we can do? People also comment, but on our YouTube, on Margie's post, obviously there's a lot of comments, but JB, the problem is that the girls athletes are the one who has to speak up, but they will not speak up because they are afraid for politics, and this is guaranteed.
Yes, the problem is also that the higher ups, I would say, or the federation is their employer. So if you speak up and talk a little bit bad about some persons, you lose your job.
And the higher ups, as we've seen Bob Ciccarello, and he's had some interviews lately, they are saying this is not a pro league NPC question. This is a promoter question. Because the promoters are the one paying, not the NPC, not the pro league, not whoever runs the Olympia. It is each an individual promoter that pays. And the big shows that actually pay money is because Mr. Jake Wood is paying the money for Rising in the Olympia.
Yeah, that's also the fact, like the business is run in this kind of divisions.
So we got it. So the athletes has to go to the promoters then. Also, yes. Also, you can say that for some classes, if the prize money can't get up because the promoter has not the money enough to pay them, some federations can say, okay, we give you a discount for this class, for example. And a lot of promoters aren't making that much money on pro bodybuilding. They do it because of passion. Like Emilio, down in Portugal, the prices he put, how much money he has to put out, JB. It's incredible how much fees there are to have shows, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, and no, I know from some person who pays the shows, and it's really expensive. But you cannot, like I said, you cannot only put it on the promoters itself, because also some other people earn money with the shows, and I think they have a little bit give back. You know what I mean?
It's tricky, JB. I don't have a solution. Like, we have the best views in women's bodybuilding shows, and we have a helper now. But as you know, it's not, we're not going to go into how much it is, but if you know what I mean. And we've tried everything we can. We can't even get a paying sponsor on our crazy views.
Yes,
meaning people aren't willing to put their money into women's bodybuilding and physique, JB. And I don't know what. For me, I enjoy women's bodybuilding. It's open men, and then I have women's bodybuilding. You know what I mean? And then the classes go down for me. But
and for me,
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of historical development. I think maybe I think about it. The higher ups should a little bit think about it. What can we do? We are excited of women's bodybuilding that we are working on, so that the higher ups is more exciting about women's bodybuilding, and so they can do a little bit more. Not even about money. You can talk positive about it in the public and so on, and so the sponsors get, oh, this guy says women's bodybuilding is good, so I put my money in. So you can do it. Just in promotion, in marketing, costs not much. You know what I mean?
Well, so people obviously go in the comment section on our channel.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna create much change. Just talking. You gotta obviously contact the athletes. Has to contact the promoters. Contact the athletes rep. That's Bob Ciccarello there. and other people in the NPC. And the more the athletes push, the more the likely it will be for change. If just Joe and Lisa, viewers of ours, just comment on, it's not going to change much. It's the athletes; they have to do something, unless it's just going to be on this forever. And when we see $2,000, women's bodybuilding, JB, 6 times meat, fish, vitamins, supplementation, food, clean water, massage, gym equipment, traveling, hair, suit, tan.
Yeah.
For $2,000, bro.
Yeah. And also I would appeal to our viewers and fans and so on. Comment there, and please, if you have the chance, go to the shows, give the promoters the support, and we can get my thing.
$2,000, bro.
Yeah. I won't say the word. So
anyway,
please
some
fans.
positive.
Yeah.
The people are doing something about it. Who is that?
Us.
No. Who is putting their money in their mouth or whatever it's called?
The promoter.
The greatest representative we've ever had for women's physique by far.
Ah, you mean, okay. Now we switch.
The queen of all that's holy in women's physique. And even though she has some haters, we are her number one fan. And that's Sarah Villegas, bro.
Yeah, that's a positive person. She puts her money in.
She did this weekend. She put $20,000 of her own money with her husband, Fitness Pope. It's his Instagram name. $20,000. They sponsored the first prize with $15,000. It's the highest payout in all women's physique other than the Olympia.
Yeah,
and it's twice as much as the Arnold Classic last in 2020. She paid doubles as much money of her own pocket to make the athletes have a super show, and we saw the results. It was the best show of the season for women's physique.
Yeah, according to the athletes.
And she brings some prestige, JB. Finally, when you win $15,000, at least you have a little bit of cash, you know?
Yes, and also you get rewarded. You feel rewarded. You feel respected for your work for the whole year. Yeah.
So Sarah Villegas is truly a trailblazer, and I've heard some comments saying, why does she have to promote that she's giving it? Of course.
Yeah.
She's the one doing it. You shouldn't say that you're doing it.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Normally, because when you run a business and give your money from your own business and pocket to this, as I would say, charity or good reason, so you can promote it. I will do also. So thank you, Sarah Villegas. Thank you very much.
And don't make me retire your candy ass like I retired the other one.
Who's winning? Can you take her out?
Yes, I'm reading that to her. What'd she say?
She said she can take you out anytime she wants.
Okay, well, we'll have to see. Like I said, on stage is on stage. I would hate to retire a second women's physique competitor.
Put in that video here, please. You know, remember, hey, you over there, don't make me retire you like I did the other one. It was a great line. Best line of the. That was a line. That was a line. No, this is the type of politics we like to see, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a positive. You put. You don't criticize. You just do it and be a role model. Thank you very much.
Obviously, it's not everyone who has extra $20,000 in COVID time, though. But
it's only if you have $500, put it in and talk about it. So everybody says, "Oh, when she can do it, or he can do it, I can do it also." And the promoter would say, "Thank you very much. So I have more for the athletes. I can put more pizzas in the backstage or something else." So
JB, what if you start with your cam business? that you promote yourself through cam, and we use all the money we can, and we create our own women's bodybuilding show. First prize, $150,000, bro. That would be something. Yeah. Anyway.
But tent business is
Yeah. That business is not as easy. Anyway, we have some controversy.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah. But it's good that it's been told.
The judging criteria for women's physique. Do you have it in front of you? Can you find it?
Yes, I have it in front of me.
You can search it. You can search it while I'm talking, and you can go in with the criteria.
Yeah.
So at Texas, Melissa, who we absolutely love and think she should have won because this is what we prefer, but we are a little bit biased because we like the freaks. We like to see the dense muscle, and we like to see size and conditioning at once. So we're going to be biased. A lot of athletes have reached out. They are confused.
Yeah.
Because Melissa is as big as a women's bodybuilding athlete.
Mm-hmm.
She has better conditioning than most of the women bodybuilders we've seen. 90% of the women's bodybuilders we've seen this year.
Yeah.
She's dense, but she's very dense. You know, she has that look we like.
Mm-hmm.
She has ripped, shredded glutes, correct?
Yeah.
And she won the show. And girls are... Let's look at some comments. We will not say who it is, obviously, because this is a private.
Of course not.
Today, to me, this is women's bodybuilding, but she was better than the other girls, any which way. So she deserved the win. I want to see her rear lat spread. That's one of the comments. Once again, total contradiction of class criteria. Well, this you can have the criteria after this. Once again, total contradiction of class criteria.
Yeah.
Why have criteria if it's not allowed, if it's not followed? It's unfair on the athletes who tick all the boxes, yet lose out to those who fall outside the set criteria.
Yeah.
This is not the fault of the athletes, as she never feels big condition enough. It fails on the coach and the judges. She looks amazing. What a physique. Definitely Olympia worthy. The lacking of judging as per criteria is the reason women's bodybuilding is a dying class. Yeah. And last one. Question to the judges. If bodybuilding is basically a category that should be bigger, why they don't let the big girls win, but put the leanest ones who weigh 60 kilos only in the first place, and good big girls in women, and good big girls win in women's physique? There's absolutely no logic. What is the point of having female bodybuilding?
Yeah.
And then we have a couple of girls who said, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What's the point? If you don't reward the big girls, you have the smaller girls, women bodybuilding, winning, and then in women's physique, you have the bigger girls, they're winning.
Yeah, it's quite confusing for me.
So the girls are confused, JB, and what was the criteria? Can you remember?
Yes, I can remember that the criteria was that over shreddiness or straighted glutes or too much veininess and graininess should be not rewarded, even penaltied. That was the rules.
So according to this criteria, Ashlyn would be the winner then?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, Melissa was clearly the best athlete on that stage.
That's true. That's true.
But she has women's, well, not the women's bodybuilding size you prefer, but she has women's bodybuilding, modern women's bodybuilding, who's a lot smaller. Yeah. She has that size, correct?
She has that size. Superb lightweight bodybuilder. Superb.
Lightweight, yeah.
Yeah. There was also the also much of the comments said, yeah, we should have weight classes in women's.
Some also want weight classes in women's physique now, correct?
Also, yeah. Could be, yeah. Or even at the height, like in men's physique.
But it's going to be too much. You cannot have, yes, but can you have 2 women's bodybuilding classes and then 2 women's physique classes? The shows are already hundreds of categories here, huh?
Yeah, you have also, but you can manage it. You can manage it. It's possible. So yeah, it would be add some 30 minutes or to the show, and you will get it done. My opinion.
No, so athletes are very confused about the criteria.
Yeah.
We're not trying to take it away because you and me had her winning easy.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but obviously, according to the criteria we remember, and the athletes who has let their frustration to us out, this is not the criteria in the rule book. Yeah,
and also the argument was an argument, but the fact was that the athletes say we don't know how to prepare. How do it look that way? They will that way. It's very difficult for them now.
So now the athletes, once again, this is always up to the athletes. Now the athletes have to come together and they need to ask because this is not the promoters, this is the pro league and the judges who control the judges. They have to ask, what do you want to see from us to win the Olympia? Not these smaller shows, but what criteria do you want us to see? Yeah. And if they tell them you got to come shredded and huge, then it's up to the athletes to either do that. Yeah. And many of them can't do it. It's not about, it's all about genetics and are they willing to do it? And you know what I mean? Yeah. So then they have to make a decision, because if they don't bring that look, they can't cry that they get last place, huh?
That's true. Yeah. And you have to.
But it's up to the pro league and the judges to inform these athletes before. What do they want to see? And if they want to see this, they maybe should thinking about changing the rule book, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
So athletes can see what they're going to bring.
Yeah. That's what the rule books are for.
And Melissa was told, I'm not going to say who, but that she was just perfect for Texas.
Yeah, so she had
don't come any bigger, but you are perfect.
Yeah, so she had good contacts.
And your opinion and my opinion is she's perfect for women.
Yeah.
But we are biased toward size and condition, though.
Yes, I'm totally biased. Everybody.
Yeah. So maybe not take our word for what, because we can say we want Olympia. We want to see Korableva and Eva Montgomery up there. You know what I mean? In women's bodybuilding as well.
Of course.
And we have some girls placing very high in women's bodybuilding that we see women's physique in them. We don't see women's bodybuilding, correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But we support all the athletes, so we're not going to bring out names, and we just don't agree with all these different criteria, and it is what it is. But athletes, speak out and speak loud.
Yeah.
And before we go...
Polite. Speak up polite.
Yeah, because you don't want to get the politic train going, because then you ain't placing nowhere.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Savannah Pro.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Christina Bryant is finally making her pro debut. I mean, women's bodybuilding debut.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Also, that she's, I think, in the trend of judging. So, very, very good.
We have Asha Adley.
Ooh.
The upper body is really looking really good now.
Yeah, according to the last picture I saw from today or yesterday, was it? Wow.
We haven't seen the legs yet.
No.
So we can't comment yet.
Not really.
Does she have the quad sweep we like?
Cross fingers.
We will see.
You will see.
And we have Sheena Oleg.
Yes. She wants some title now.
And I just talked to Priyami Sherry. She said she will not do Savannah because the judges told her she needs more size.
Okay.
Yeah. So she wanted to get more size for 2023. But if Sheena wins, then she's qualified to the Olympia. Then she'll do the Olympia
No, so
because she's on the point system, you know.
win-win.
Yeah. Who do you like? Asha Adley. There might be more people involved.
Yeah.
JB, Asha Adley, Sheena Oleg, or Christina Bryant.
Well.
Yeah.
We always ask these questions. I don't like that. And
It's gonna be because Asha Adley in 2020 she really broke out.
Yeah.
She didn't do what we expected in 2021, but she's back in 2022, bigger, better.
yeah. Also, like I said, according to the last picture where she's was in Las Vegas at a coach, Asha is yeah.
We have our eye on Asha Adley, correct?
Yes, here.
Okay, JB, I know you need to go back to your new women's bodybuilding girlfriend, correct?
Who said that?
Oh, we know the dirty info. We have all the rumors. And who is it, JB? Which country does she live in?
I don't tell.
You're a gentleman, correct?
I'm gentleman.
Is she over 200 pounds in the off season? Yes or no?
I don't tell.
And JB, remember to
Subscribe.
thanks to Glenn, say the name. Amazon Fitness. Say it correctly. His magazine.
Thanks to our sponsor, Glenn Photo and Amazon Fitness or magazine.com, amazonfit.com. Thank you very much.
You put the Instagram link below. And we want to have Glenn on soon because he is a lover of women's bodybuilding and physique and figure and wellness and photography in general.
And is a very good photographer. Yeah.
We want to thank him for believing in female bodybuilding channel.
Thank you very much, Glenn.
JB?
Here?
Last question. Can you biceps curl more than her or no?
I don't tell.
And we are
Out.
yeah.